Chestnuts roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this sample phrase.
Hello and welcome to day 5 of Vlogmas. I'm here with this little blobby boy. There is a dog here. Oh, did I wake you up? Did I wake you? Hi. I feel like as soon as I turn the camera on, my mind just goes completely blank. Like, I swear I sat down and like thought of like a sentence or two to say, and then I turn the camera on and I'm just like, hello, I am person. Anyway, hello and welcome to day 5 of Vlogmas. Today is Wednesday, December 4th, but I'm posting these the next day, so I'm calling this day 5. Yeah, did I say my name was Megan? My name is Megan, and I am the yarn dyer behind Megs & Co. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Whether you found me accidentally via the algorithm or came here intentionally, thank you so much for joining me. This is my first year of doing Vlogmas, and so far I'm having lots of fun. Today I'm actually home. I woke up this morning and I don't know, I started to get nervous that I might be coming down with a little bit of a cold. I woke up and I just had that like, I know that you know what I'm talking about, that icky, scratchy feeling in the back of your throat and that kind of weird nasal feeling, and I'm like, uh-oh, this is just the start. It could be the start of something. It could be, is it allergies? But I doubt it's allergies because it finally snowed, which means everything kind of froze, and usually that kind of ends my allergies. So I don't know. I'm nervous I'm getting sick, but it's fine. We're fine. So I thought it would be best if I took a work from home day, just in case I am coming down with a cold, to not bring it into the office, which means I got to spend my day with this guy. This is Logan, and he is very lazy. Hi. So I'm just about winding down my day. My husband's not home from work yet because he has to commute home, and I am just magically home. So I thought I would pop on and at least share my yarn stuff. I am so glad that I got all of my labor-intensive yarn chores done yesterday, because that means that I can totally chill out on the couch and not have to worry about anything. I am a little bummed though, because Wednesdays are my days that I meet up with my local craft group, and I don't know, I kind of feel like I shouldn't be going out if I'm not really feeling that great, and again, I don't want to be spreading my germs into the world if I have germs to spread. So I'm going to stay home tonight, just in case, this is a cold or whatnot. But yeah, so I'm really bummed about that, because I was really excited to go out to Fiber Night tonight and be with my group, especially because we didn't get together last week because of Thanksgiving week. So it'll be 2 weeks now since we've all gathered and crafted together, but that's okay. I will be home crafting on the couch with my buddy here, my little sleeping buddy. So last night I was able to cast on my second sock, and I don't know what I did differently with this sock, but it did come out so much better. I don't know if I was just kind of paying attention a little bit more, I really have no idea. I guess, that second sock, once you've done it again, it just goes better. But the increases on both sides just look really nice. so nice and crisp on both sides. You know, this yarn is very dark, so when I was rewatching the video from yesterday where I was showing you, uh-oh, I'm pulling out tomorrow's color. I don't want to do that. So yeah, when I was rewatching the video from yesterday, I realized that you can't really see what I was talking about, so I'm holding it up, and so you're also probably not going to see what I'm talking about, but maybe side by side you can. That the the increased stitches on this one, this is my first toe up sock, they're just a little sloppy and open on just the one side and not the other side. And so like this side is fine, but this side is just a little loosey-goosey and sloppy. And so I just wasn't really sure like what happened. Like maybe if I kind of put my finger behind it, like you can actually see like my skin through there. So so I'm very glad that my second sock came out really nice, and I'm completely caught up. And this light green at the bottom is actually today's color. So not only am I caught up, but this is actually today's color. So, because usually I knit the color after I've kind of filmed for the day. That's my like wind down for the night. I did my second sock, and then this morning while I was checking emails and kind of gathering my day, I picked these up and knit my stripe of the day. So my stripe of the day is already done, and I'm excited about that. But so yeah, back to my sloppy toe. I think what I'm going to do when these are done is take a little bit more of this, I don't know if it's like a gray or like a chocolate color, because when the lighting is low, it almost looks like a brown, but when the lighting is good, it looks more grayish. But whatever this color is, I think I might actually kind of duplicate stitch over, almost like I'm mending it to kind of snug that seam up. And I'm gonna hide this because I just saw a sneak peek of tomorrow's color because I pulled these out a little too far, but that's okay. But love how these are coming out. Absolutely love the colors. I'm always just so impressed by people that can dye self-striping socks. There's so much work that goes into this. So this is by Woolens. Here, I'm gonna hide tomorrow's color so I don't spoil it for anybody. This is the Woolens and Nosh Advent, that instead of opening a package every day, you're knitting a color stripe every day. So very fun. My other project is from, dude, did you fart? No toots. Dude, it's rude. My other project is from Buku Yarns. So this Advent is it's still a 24-day countdown, but it's 12 50-gram skeins of yarn, and then the other days are just stuff. And then it came with a pattern. It's a wrap pattern. So I was last night. I worked a little bit on this last night, but mostly today on my lunch break, I was able to finish that last section of the first color, the green yarn, and I wanted to see what the blue yarn looked like. So I caked that up and just did a couple rows of the blue yarn that I opened up yesterday. And the pattern did change a little bit. So these little fun spiky things I got to do. So I just did a row of that, and then I had to go back to work. So I have to put that down, but there's, I looked at the pattern and there's just another whole section of garter, like I think just another whole section. So this is going to continue to be my lunch break project, because once again, it's like, it's super easy, very relaxing, very soothing. So great project for that. Oh, and then actually this is all I had left of that first yarn. I actually was nervous I was gonna run out. So I am very impressed at how much of that first skein I got used up. But yeah, I was like getting to the end of my square of the green section, and yeah, I was like, am I gonna run out? Am I gonna have enough? Do I have something in my stash I can like stick in here if I do? But I did have enough. So happy with that. Yeah, so with that, I think I'm going to open the next day. You excited, Logan? He's thrilled. And I should have pulled out, oh, day 4. I found that really easy. I'm gonna stick this in here. All right, so let's see what day 4 is. So today won't be a yarn day because they opened yarn yesterday from the Buku. So what do we got today? Oh, these are cute. So these are little, what do you call them? Needle stoppers. So you stick these things on the tops of your needles. So that your project doesn't go flying off of them when you throw it in your project bag. Very cute, very useful. So that is fun. Let's see here, then I'm gonna open, this is my Spun Right Round Advents. This is actually my birthday present. He usually does not like things in his environment, so he's gonna leave. Don't leave, just steal. Can you lay down? So traumatic. Here's day 4. Here's day 4. It's a beautiful blue. So I'll be casting on a sweater but pullover style thing with stripes, and yeah, so far I don't think I'll be omitting any of these. They're all very good. You gonna relax? And next we've got Twice Sheared Sheep. Day 4 is all the way up here. Now that I've figured out how to open these boxes. I love these. I was hoping there would be at least one of these in here. So these are the chain row counters. I've definitely used these. Oh good, and it's the medium size. So, and it's cute. It's like a little pup is the charm at the end. So these are really great. Dawn on her, I think definitely on her Instagram, but definitely on her website. Maybe not on her website, but definitely on her Instagram. She's got some reels on how to use these. But essentially it's like a progress keeper or stitch marker. That's the word I'm trying to look for. It's a stitch marker, but it's a chain row counter, and so the concept here is that you use it to count your rows so that you don't have to like click a button or like really think about how many rows you're working. And so when you come to the marker, just as you would slip your stitch marker, you just slip the next number. So you start it on 1 for row 1, and then you just, when you slip it, you put it back on the needle on 2, and then put it back on the needle on 3 and 4. I find that these are amazing for like if you're doing something that's got like a 7 or 8 row repeat, something where it's like, yeah, I think as soon as you get over like a 6 row repeat, it's like it gets a little squirrely to kind of pay attention to. So like recently I was working on a shawl pattern that had a beautiful cable down the middle of it. The Sea View shawl by Jessica A's, and it was an 8 row repeat. And you wouldn't think that 8 is a number that is difficult to keep track of, but as your shawl is growing and growing and growing, it just, the time in between each of the rows gets longer and longer and longer. So when you finish your row, you're like, what row was I on? Was this 3? Was it 4? And I'm always nervous about cabling in the wrong spot, and you think you know how to count a cable, and I feel like I really don't. So anyway, that is an example of when I used the chain row counter, because I would just keep track and I would know exactly which repeat I was on. So this one goes, you can use it to go all the way up to 10. I only needed it to tell me rows 1 through 8, but it was perfect and it kept me completely in line. Highly useful, and one of those things that I think is very handy to have in your arsenal. I'm going to wait for my husband to get home from work before I open the puzzle to see if he wants to put it together with me. He stopped and got all the ingredients to make me chicken soup, and he's making me chicken soup out of the kindness of his stone cold heart.
Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?
Chestnut roasting,
Thank you. Let's
Jack
go.
Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this simple phrase. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas.